All right, Stephen Warnock, fine, graduate baritone of the Scottish variety.
That was I.
You had an okay day today. You had one rehearsal right before coming here.
I had a rehearsal, it wasn't really too intense.
Okay.
And then before that I was just doing some practice but nothing
All
crazy.
right, so you've gone through some warm-ups. Do you warm up? Be honest.
I do. 'Cause
Yeah.
if I don't warm up then it all goes to crap. Like,
Yes.
Like it all does.
God, I will sleep soundly tonight.
I have to warm up.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it reminds you that you're reliable.
Totally.
Yeah, okay,
Totally.
good. Well, let's warm up again just
Let's
a
do
little
it.
bit.
Let's do it.
Can we, I've been working on this yum, yum, yum figure this past week. Say 3 yums for me.
Yum, yum, yum.
So we've got a nasal M, we've got that transitional y-axis, yeah, and then a real kind of not nasal at all, median vowel. Yum, yum, yum. So exaggerate the transitions for me.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, so the M to the Y is the one that I don't quite hear your air leaning through. Yeah, that one.
Yum, yum, yum.
Right, so it's not a me even, it's a yum.
Yum.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, we're not going to do it anymore. We're going to keep the nasality for all of that. So it's going to sound like
That's really weird.
That's really weird. So what's going on there with your tongue? You're moving from an M through an N through an NG. So your tongue is kind of rolling as it goes. But if it's nasal the whole time, then you are keeping that velar port open. That's one thing that's not varying, while other things are varying. One more time.
With the
Start with yum. Start with an M.
yum, yum, yum.
And now all nasal.
Yum.
Exactly. So what I hear out here should be while you do all sorts of permutations underneath. Yeah, work on that Y a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like that's a little bit challenging to keep the velum sealed the way we want it sealed there while you're making those changes. So we're going to go 3, we're going to go through an NG to a plosive G, and then we're going to sing gade, 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 gade. So, 5th. Good for you. So give me just a little duration on the plosive G, and which will sound like silence, right? And during that, make sure you change your undervowel shape. Yeah, terrific. Not to be too micromanaging, but you know I can't resist. I'm repopulating my resonator during that letter G, so that I feel air at the front of my resonator again. Beautiful. Do you feel that difference? Yeah, terrific. Very nice. So be as, there's a good word for that, I can't think of it now, you know, like a cow is it's a masticator or something, right? Be as, it's a ruminator, that's what it is. Be as ruminative as you can, so just really think Ferris wheel shape for that temporal mandibular joint. kind of faster, simpler air management for
No inhale between?
between,
Okay.
yeah. And so that's what I want you to feel, is as you're on the plosive, then you're engaging your spoken appoggio for all it comes out. Can you say for me? All of that is legitimate structure. So as you're forming with a good bright over vowel. So you'll feel a little sensation on the letter G that you've lowered your larynx. As opposed to going to the letter G and going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I'll be a vowel. Louder. Nice. If this note sounds a little flat to me, what's going on?
Low airspeed.
More airspeed. It's always the quickest answer, isn't it? And that's related to a timbre. That was what I would call your formant for all those voiced consonants. So from here on out, you're going to have a sense of diverging back during your yum yum yum, and diverging front during your gay gay. Louder. It's very beautiful. I would encourage you to actually give me some duration to the G so that you can have that. We don't need time to make virtuosic moves. We can move faster than we can be aware of it, be knowing it, cognizant of it. Thank you for translating. But I think it's helpful, if it's just a vocalese, to go slow enough that you can know what it is that is happening. To simply ring there without you having made a physical choice that gives it no other choice. And it's part of what this chewing gesture is about, that I can do all of these things. It's not going to change where my formation is vibrating. Choose like a big shape and a lot of and then sculpt that.
Okay.
As opposed to choosing small and sculpting nothing. Yeah, beautiful. Let's have What do we want to show the nice home audience? Can we have 4 wide, but then in time I'll go? Can we try that? So let's put it low. 4 wide, but then in time I'll go. No drop unless you want to sing low F sharps. Good. Use that plosive G at the end. I'll to reshape during the G. 4, 4, 4. Try to do it all at this level. 4, rather than at the lip. It's not virtuosic, it's inefficient. Alright, so use the diction elements that are there and change when is appropriate. Can you give me a better O right out the door for faux, as in faux furs or faux jewelry? For a while. Very nice. All while. Can you fit a finger between your lip and your teeth? Oh. I love that very much. Very, very beautiful. Then in time, tiny little challenge. Can we take in, the word in, to a more off-resonant color? Then in time I'll go. 4. So it doesn't need to be ooh. You can take it to an ooh and I won't complain. But rather than going fa, really the point of the exercise is how close can I stay to the F? A helpful swap in my head for the F. Yeah. 4, for the sake of the H in it. For a while. I really like then in time I'll go. Alright? It's a matter of quality that helps you sound fluent in a language. So I gave this master classes in Rhode Island last week, and there was a soprano who's definitely working with the idea that for an O, I must be tiny. That's what makes it an O. Well, it's not really. You know, you see that in linguistics books, but I think when you're sustaining a sung tone, it's more about appoggio and that shape of the blade of the tongue for a while, for a while. Very nice. This kind of, you can promote yourself to a 2-beat, a 2-syllable long note. Then in time I'll go. By using your on and off colors.
Okay.
beautiful. Good, very beautiful. But I almost wonder if you can find me a little more color for the voiced TH of them. But the T is beautiful, free and clear. What happens immediately after it? Kind of a color. Yeah.
That's like a V, right?
Great. I'm just going to pick on one last thing, and that is the quality of the diphthong of I'll go. Yeah, it's going to sound bad spoken. It's going to sound good sung.
Okay.
It's just the tiniest tendency to go
Yeah.
only two sounds. I'll go.
I'll go.
Then in time. Then. There you go. Right? Did you find that?
Yeah.
So time I'll go.
Yeah.
I think about it as triplets, but only because it's got a final voice consonant. Time I'll go. Dropping. Very good. Oh ho ho. Say, oh ho ho. Merry Christmas. Matching. Good. Do you buy that O vowel?
When
Does it feel?
I usually land on it and then go, oh, my lip.
Oh.
Then I'm like, oh, that sounds better.
And in
That
terms
feels
of
better.
like, because I feel like in addition to this, I'm also asking you for a little more to it. I mean, and maybe that equals itself out. If you take away the damping that you've been putting up here, then maybe we can afford a little more from here.
Oh.
Now that's a C4 right there. The R is a little bit problematic now. Can you make sure that you're saying it on the back slope of your tongue? For. Yeah, Dropping. It's very beautiful, Stephen. So the only thing that's going to make that sound bad is if you start that position while you're still on an O vowel.
Yeah.
For. Matching. Dropping. It would be good enough for anybody else in the world. 1 to 4. Take the phenomenon of your gorgeous voice in this nice space here as your mark. I'm going to make an R that continues this, and an A that continues this, and a W that continues this. Match. Maxing. It's simply just maybe even a matter of believing that you're more awesome than you think you are.
I think that's part of it, and just letting it go, and getting out the way.
I had one of my very first teachers here when I was an undergrad student. My first voice teachers were AIs, and she said to me, "You have to believe that the sound that's about to come out of your mouth is the most beautiful sound that has been heard since the dawn of time." And she's right. Right. For a while. Just a little bit of, you're picking some side, and you know that that's a little bit of breath management.
Yeah.
For a while, and it's not that I don't want breath management, but I want you to find it from the inner workings of you, rather than the fact that you're a little crooked. Match. And here's the roof of your mouth, including your soft palate. Here's a G. I can go, or I can go. I feel contact. There's real contact, and then I kind of, like a squid.
Yeah, it kind of peels off.
Go. Exactly, because we want to have that slightly lower than ambient air pressure on it. This is very beautiful. So we want to shorten the resonator just a little bit from F. So part of that transition from F to O is for a while. Matching. Let's have it one more time. So whatever the F is, once we have phonation, slightly lower than ambient air pressure in your resonator. From F to O. So it has that little feeling of W as something that I can vacuum the apartment really quickly. In there is where those partials ring. So you're making good choices for me, but it sounded just a little dull before because your resonator was a little windy. Match.
I feel like it just sets it up. Rather than just.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing because I was talking with Connor about this too. We don't want to, in looking for that, we don't want to pull our air off of things. The air is still, I always think of it like a big dumb dog.
It's ready to go.
It's ready. It's leaning on whatever you've built. So it's really just a matter of what happens for a while right there. Yeah. All right, let's see what you brought.
Look, this is for you.
Gracias. I should say, Merci.
Merci.
This is some rameau.
I'm so psyched that you brought this in.
It was either this or Bella si come when I was so I'm glad you're glad you brought this instead.
Yeah, well, it's all, you know, you can be a bumptious Italian snake oil salesman too.
Yeah.
Are we starting at this top of the scene?
I was thinking we'd do the first recit and then I've prepared the next recit, but if we
But
could maybe
who
start with
knows?
this one.
Yeah, all right.
Because I haven't prepared the next section. Let me steal this pen. Do you need tempos? Tempi?
I think the main one is the.
The
what are you taking the aria?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's got some pop motion.
Yeah, motion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's your key.
Can I have that? Yeah.
Je frémis quand j'y pense, si son état que la vengeance qu'elle va coûter à mon cœur.
Good. Let's talk about our
Yeah.
okay? So I think a lot of this is exactly what we were just working on in the previous exercise, that you want to make sure that you think about from any of these consonants are really a long resonator because you have to get your lips past everything. Je, fra, fra, fra. And then we want to choose. Fre, mi. Re-choose the length, which is probably shorter than a consonant. E, mi, da, 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 da. And then that gives you something to kind of lean on as you go. These last little eighth notes, I like that you have good airspeed for them, but I don't like it that they're exactly the same timbre as the accented one before it. So, passe, si ça n'était que la vengeance. If you can tell, I'm going slow, but it's not so, and it's also not so. It's so.
Yeah.
It's an off resonant timbre that leans through to silence.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
Quel bien, je frémis quand j'y pense, si son état que la vengeance qu'elle va coûter à mon cœur.
Good. Do we have the same addition?
Yes.
Do you care about ti amo, ti amo?
Am I saying something? Else?
Yes.
Okay. I will look at it.
That was nicer. So as you come from the K, all of this kal, 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 ya, kal, ya. I think it's a shame that you're detuning from ya, je frémis. Can you feel yourself going to this shape of the j from ya, je frémis? What does frémis mean?
Freeze. Shovel.
Yeah, okay. So is that the reason that you're putting the little upper appoggiatura in frémis? Right now that sounds a little bit like I caress. And I think you can leave it in there if you want, but it should be I think I might put an H in if you're going to do it there. Generally, at the front edge of things, it's not as necessary that you put in appoggiatura every...
The reason it's there is because when I was listening to other people, there's ornamentation everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like every bar there's something.
So here's the thing about ornamentation, I think, is that there must be a dramatic underpinning for it. Yeah. So I'm trembling, I'm chilly, I'm scared, whatever the shade of that is. Kaji, K again. Hawk, 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 hawk. Quand j'y pense, si sonetta. When we get to this is strictly speaking a nasal vowel, but I don't really like it to sound like your diaper's a little drippy. Uck, uck, uck. Can it rhyme with duck? Setocula, setocula vengeance. Just for my aesthetic kick.
From top.
Quel bien, je frémis quand j'y pense, si son état que la vengeance.
Good. Do you, so can you change the vowel on que to more of a schwa? Que la vengeance. Que la vengeance. Passe. Let's see if we can, for kicks, just find a color for these last schwa syllables that's a little ghostier. Passe. Instead of having quite so many partials on it. Do you want your appoggiatura back? Je frémis.
Yeah, I think there needs to be something there, I'm just not sure what it is.
Je frémis. What about a dotted rhythm?
Yeah.
1-1. Je frémis.
Yeah, I think that because it's.
Que j'y. I would be tempted to go up for pense. Quand j'y pense. It might be a little more Italian. Quand j'y pense. Possibly.
I'll work on it.
You work
I'll
on
find
it.
something.
We'll go on this time for sure. Thank you for fixing the duck. Que la vengeance.
Okay.
Yeah, one more?
Quel bien, je frémis quand j'y pense, si son état que la vengeance, qu'elle va coûter à mon cœur.
Good. Yeah, I think that's a little more period. Than the motion. That C sharp on the A vowel sounds like $1,000,000.
Okay.
But you're kind of coming out of it right at the end.
Yeah.
You know how this goes, although frankly you don't know how it goes. But look up away from the music. Qu'elle va coûter. Just use your ear and listen to the sound of ring right on through instead of ding. Forget that there are two note heads.
Yeah.
Qu'elle va coûter.
Qu'elle va coûter à mon cœur.
Good. So what do we think about this elision? Coûter à mon cœur. Properly, there would be a little flip. Tira, tira, tira. I would think of it as a little D. Tira, tira mon cœur. Yeah. So there can be still even a little less perturbability on T, T. I think what I'm expecting there as well is that frankly it's you're acquiring your second harmonic as you move from C sharp to B. T, T. And I want to really just have it out in the open, that acoustic magic moment. Let's go on. Just a bar for now, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Appenir.
Okay, just do that chord, please.
Appenir la gradivia que je balance.
Good for you, okay. An ah vowel is always going to have, at least for you, you're going to feel a deeper adduction. Ah, 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 ah. Right now it's coming from below the pitch. Appunir. Anagradu. It came out as du. D'où que je balance. Yeah, just a bit.
Just that chord again.
Appenir la gradivia que je balance.
Good. Law and order. Not an actual nasal, but a law. Yeah. Is that believable?
Yeah.
All right. Ah sounded really good. Punir. Can you show me lift and present? punir. Right now I'm getting punir,
Yeah.
punir. And then this next vowel is fishy. Punir, unbelievable how beneficial this lesson is. Nagradu que je. And then the beautiful of agradu que je balance.
Balance.
Punir, chord again.
Yeah.
A punir la gradinea que je balance.
Good. Also.
Balance.
Yeah, so if you practiced without the al, bao, bao, feels like a y-axis backwards, al, so you like yacht, balance, balance. I'm going to make that little flip of the tongue
Balance.
within the same appoggio. Oh, that's a pretty cool line. Let's try it one more time for the sake of that duvia.
Duvia.
It's cool, I think, because of the big intervals. Play it once
Yeah.
for us, Fernando, his line. Yeah, so that kind of volatility, right? So we want to really feel it. One more.
A punir la gradinea que je balance.
Good, and brief. Loss.
Loss.
Any of these eighth notes,
Yeah.
you want to feel the snap of the silence effort. What does agra mean?
Like an great.
Exactly. So can I have a little more in the R? Yes. Yeah. Let's go on. Qua. 2 bars before qua.
Quoi ce sont qui trahit me parlons sa faveur?
Good. I like a lot of that. Good for you.
Yeah.
A really good thing in Baroque repertoire is, especially with orchestra like this, is the awareness of the emotion of the orchestra after you're done singing. So that everything that you did for faveur, but then enjoy halfway through the bar faveur.
And then,
Savor it as you go. Quoi? Ce sont, in general, Stephen, this is the same thing as je frémis. I would be looking to link up the choreography of the diction. Quoi ce sont? Quoi ce sont?
like say it up like this.
Quoi ce sont? If nothing else, you would say quoi ce sont, and I've made the S inside my indignation.
Okay.
Yeah, the little waltz again, minuet, I mean.
Quoi ce sont qui trahit me parlons sa faveur?
Yeah, is that more fun? If it's more fun, it's the right choice.
Okay. Yeah, that felt much better.
Ce sont, can we think of this in half notes? Quoi ce sont qu'il trahit? Things are stopping on blood. Ce sont qu'il trahit.
Keep it moving. 'Cause it's
Quoi. One more time with the little minuet.
Quoi ce sont qui trahit me parlons sa faveur? Non, non, dans un fils si coupable, je ne vois qu'un monstre effroyable, qu'il ne trouve en moi qu'un vengeur, qu'il ne trouve en moi qu'un vengeur.
Cool. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Thank you for bringing this awesome music. Vowel for vol. Awesome. Vol. Not vol. And then we come up to your high E. Vol. A little of that kind of finding the right length of resonator for that. So I think we can come up, we need a little more O vowel in no, no. It was really no, no.
Yeah.
No, no. I would think of O nasals as like Minnesota. No, 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 no.
Shiggish.
And then we've got notated 16th notes in your recitative, which gives you license to go, the word is F, open F, and then froid, bleu.
So it's F.
Effroyable.
Effroyable.
Yeah, effroyable.
I was just wondering because of the monstre, if it was an alleged.
Monstreux, effroy, the schwa disappears.
Yeah.
Monstre effroyable.
Okay.
And then we got more 16th notes. Where's the beat in there? Able, qui le trouvera, right on the beat. Able, qui le trouvera, yeah. So something like that high je sound, which is voiced, I would kind of think maybe an SH to myself in addition to split the diff. So that I get enough air.
Yeah, so it gets it going.
How about a bar and then no. When you go for an O, can you lift this?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Okay. Just can you give me that?
Yeah.
No, dans un fils si coupable, je me...
There's a free coupable. It's literally making it's an aerodynamic moment. Yes, coupable. No. Can you find the D inside your outrage? No.
Oh, okay.
No, dans un fils si coupable,
Thank you, much
je me...
better. I just want to make clear on this point. If you give me no, that ain't it. No, dans un fils. A little pent up.
No, dans un fils si
Did
coupable,
you hear it? No.
no, dans un fils.
Yes! All right, again, no.
No, dans un fils si coupable, je le vois comme monstre effroyable,
Okay,
il
so
ne doit
notice it's
moi.
really big. Able,
Yeah.
able. It's really the same thing. No, dans un fils coupable, je le vois comme un vase effroyable. No.
Non, dans un fils si coupable, je le vois comme monstre effroyable, qu'il ne trouve en moi qu'un vengeur, qu'il ne trouve en moi qu'un vengeur.
Back molar to back molar.
Feels much more. Feels like more.
Yeah.
Not like
it's
more work, but more present.
more present. This is great. For future reference for you, we're still not actually linking to the consonant. No, node, like I've got a node on my vocal folds. Node, dans un fils coupable, je ne pas effroyable. So you can find these unaccented syllables and these offsets in a divergent back shape.
Rather than splat.
Onwards?
Yes. You could just do a couple bars.
Okay, yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
2 bars before.
2 hours? Yeah.
Yeah.
Puissant maître des flots, favorable Neptune,
If you've got an ah vowel, I think one of the baritone's main gifts to the world is the color and contact of your ah vowel. So can you please get to it, baby, a little more immediately on dernière fois. Don't yank, just know what color. Fois. And then same thing for dernière fois, the next time it comes. That's a joke.
3 times.
Yeah. All right, so what does gémissante mean? Ma gémissante voix.
My gémissante, my trembling voice.
Yeah. So that would be something that we have to come up with in terms of understanding the ornamentation for that word. If you sing it quite as gloriously stable as you do, then it leaves me scratch my head. Entends ma gémissante voix. Even if it's like stable tone, we're going to have to come up with some kind of noodleage in order to be gémissante.
Sometimes the fourth system of the like us.
Yeah, oh yeah, we want all of that stuff eventually then. Yeah. Good. Yeah, so just encouragement from me to go ahead with that. Perme. I think I would think a little B on perme. So you're not but think of that sub-ambient air pressure. Do you hear my perme. How about if we try
the opening, the puissant, I always find it hard to get the of the puissant and my puissant. Puissant.
Get to the S earlier. Puissant maître. Just like for a while we have saw.
Right, okay.
Pick up the hammer and saw maître. Not son, but saw. Yeah, let's try the beginning. That's so interesting with that
just the
sixth. Okay, good. Now bring me an M. That has a little more wire in it. Puissant maître des flots. Des flots. Des flots. Yeah. Des flots.
Okay.
Puissant maître des flots.
Good. So, that's such a cool opening, right? Make sure that me, which you've arrived at via the M, is on the top edge of the pitch. Really aim high there. I think this is a really good time because of these E vowels here to talk with you about feeling calm up here, but fast air. Like in the queue, waiting. Puissant maître. So it would betray on the S. Puissant maître. Can we try that feeling? Bar. Beautiful. It was that nudge it sharp. But good job on this coordination in here. You're going to nail it better if you go ahead and close your lips in your preparation. Because you prepared well, but you prepared for this. And that ain't what you're going to sing. Puissant maître.
Puissant maître des flots, favorable Neptune.
Good. So Neptune, very important. I think that T needs a little aspiration out of it, and all of that needs to come before the downbeat. Neptune, Neptune, favorable Neptune. That's absolutely one of those jazz drum set moments, right? Neptune. Puissant maître sounded great. Can you give me a kind of a PH, F, D, lo, D, and the vowel inside that L is going to be a little brighter, like an I. D, lo,
What's the L?
Yeah.
Sounds French. Hello.
Monsieur, hello. The bar up one more time.
Puissant maître des flots,
Yeah, now let's do favorable one more time and turn that all into one note, not favorable. Favorable. Here's beat 3 before favorable. 3. Yeah, so your ears going wah, wah, favorable, favorable.
Yeah.
Same thing again. Top of the page, flow.
Yeah.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Right? Terrific, really great. For the word aw, you ought not to put it in your nose. Aw, ought, like I ought. O-U-G-H-T, ought, automatically reserved. Ought, manger sans te bois. I loved the through use. So this idea of getting away from the noted rhythm on the page has to do with, are you able to move on and off resonant? And are you able to file all of your diction, all of your diphthongs and all of your consonant material into that on-off resonant profile? If you're obliged to strike each one of those things, then we never get to this thing which your instrument is designed to do. Yeah? We are officially done with our 60-minute lessons. I'm going to say goodbye and ask you to sing another phrase.